Okay, so hey there YouTubers, this is Hawaiian Anime Time here. Today we're making a video, or today we're doing a live stream where we're basically going to be explaining to you guys how to grade video games in today's market. So, grading video games is a pretty important thing if you want to actually make some decent money. So, in today's video, we are basically going to be explaining to you guys how to grade video games in today's market. So, basically, we're going to tell you guys all the things you guys are going to need. We're going to tell you guys where you guys can find these products, and so forth. So, let's get started, shall we? So, first things first, I'm going to show you guys the game that I'm working to grade next. There are actually, there is one game. There's another game I was thinking about grading, but then I realized I would probably grade low, and I think this could possibly be a resale. So I'm probably just gonna sell this as is brand new. But this one is gonna be sold as is brand new because it's kind of, the seal is broken on the bottom, and I think this could be a resale because I don't think games usually have these type of stuff on there. So I think that's probably resale, but this is one that I'm actually planning to grade. I just got it today in the mail from Macari, along with this other game. This is the other game that I got along with it for $131, and it's pretty worth it. This game I'm gonna sell individually, Bayonetta 2, for the Wii U. This I'm just gonna sell as is. It got both discs. Hopefully the discs are in good shape. And they look to be in good shape, so I could probably sell this for, I'm assuming, in the neighborhood of $10 to $15 probably for this game of Bayonetta 2. But then we also got this game right here, which we're going to be grading. This is a copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is a completely sealed copy, and when you're grading games, you want to look for games that are completely sealed. So this is what you're going to need in order to grade the games. So first you're going to need a sealed game to grade. Just letting you know that there are two different companies, so we are going to be talking to you guys about how to do it with both companies. So we're going to try to grade this with water because it is a game that can get graded by water. The games that can't get graded by water are games such as like PlayStation 3 games can't get graded by water. I don't know why. They just don't grade PS3 games. So if you want to grade PS3 games, you're going to have to go through VGA. And VGA is a little bit more of a humbug process to get graded. So I usually don't like to go with VGA. I actually just started grading games. Actually, I sent out my first 3 games recently to get graded. So next thing you're going to need is something like this. So this is a plastic sleeve that will protect the game. So when you send it in, it's going to be in this hard, well, not super hard, but decently hard acrylic case. So that way, there's no way that it's going to get crushed, damage, and all that kind of stuff. So this is the stuff that you want to buy. You can find these on eBay for a decent price. I don't know if they sell these on Amazon, but I bought mine off of eBay recently, and it actually is really worth the money because if you get anything sealed, it will be great to keep one of these to send them out to get graded. And mainly, I would say these for the more higher dollar games. So I'm not gonna use it for anything cheap, like if you got like a cheap PS4 game or an Xbox One game. I wouldn't really use this for those in particular because they're not really worth a whole lot of money. So we actually gotta put it together. So basically, what it is you gotta fold out the sides like so, and you're gonna put the game inside like so. So basically, we gotta put these down. We gotta fold these down, and then this gotta go get bent and get put. Okay, just like so. So you want to be kind of gentle with it because you don't want to break the seal in any way. So you want to be a little gentle when you're trying to put. Okay, so once you get your game in your plastic case like so, you are ready to start grading the game. So these plastic cases, I don't really remember exactly how much I paid for these, but They're not really like super expensive, and they're really going to be worth it when grading games, just because of the fact that the value is just going to be exponentially a lot more. So now that we showed you guys what you need in order to grade the games, now we're going to show you guys how to grade the game. So we're going to open up Wada's website right now. So Wada Games right now. I actually do have a game in the works to getting graded right now, and I'll show you guys the game that I got in the works to grade right now. We're going to show you guys my order history. So I currently have this game on hold to grade right now. This is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Of course, minus my my credit card information. It just shows my last four numbers. It doesn't show anything more, so that's fine. I don't mind showing that because you can't figure out my whole credit card number from that. So yeah, not too bad. But anyways, yeah. So this is my stuff that I ordered. Costed me $113.60 altogether, because $93 for light cleaning and everything else, speed run. So today we're going to show you guys how you guys can submit a game to actually go ahead to do the grading. So now we're going to be working on it right now. So let's go into it and let's show you guys how to grade a game. If you guys were ever curious as to how to grade video games, now you guys will know how to grade a video game. So you guys can make a little bit more money in the video game resale industry. Okay guys, so now that you're at the water page, sorry, I had to go get my iPad ready, so if I see any comments, we can read the comments. What you're going to do first, you're going to pick the platform that you're trying to grade the game for. So we're going to look for the Nintendo Wii right here, so we're going to look for Wii. And then we're going to select a game. So we can actually type in the name of the game right here. The name of the game would be Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is what we're going to be typing in. So we got the game right here, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Where if this is the correct game, you're gonna select this is my game. You're gonna put any type of notes, like any type of details or anything you want them to do. So like if you need them to do like cleaning on the disc, like maybe there's like a sticker you could put down in the notes. So you could put down please remove sticker. This is where you're going to leave any type of notes, so that way they can do anything you want them to do with it. So if you want them to remove the sticker, you can say please remove sticker on the game. Luckily this does not have a sticker on there, so this one is all good to go. No actual stuff I need to really put for it. This section over here has quantity of how much games you actually, how many copies of this game you actually have to grade. I only have one, so we're just going to leave it at 1. And then over here we get the different options here. So we get sealed, CIB, and loose cart. So you can actually grade different categories. You could grade a loose cart, which makes no sense to me. You can also grade a CIB game, which honestly I don't see the point in grading a CIB game, but I mean you could if you wanted to. I got a copy of Super Mario or Pokemon Sapphire, I believe, or something like that. I think it was Pokemon Sapphire for the Game Boy Advance, or something like that. One of the Pokemon games for the Game Boy Advance, which I might think about grading because it's CIB, but I don't really know for sure. But anyways, let's get into it, shall we? So over here we got so since this is a sealed game, we're going to have to go with sealed. And then we're going to go with declared value. So declared value is what do you think this game could actually sell for in the open market if it were to be graded. So we're going to take this game in right now. We're going to go Super Mario Galaxy 2 Wada. And you don't want to look at the sold comps. You want to look, you don't want to look at the listed comps. You want to see sold comps to see what it actually sold for in the open market. And in the open market, I see it going for about $416. So we can actually put that in the category of about $350 to $499. So we're gonna go continue. So we get different options here for the grading categories. So we have we don't have the slowest option, which is select option. We have the turbo option, which is 150 days business days return. That is $60. I usually don't go with that. The one that I went with the last one is speed run. So speed run is about a 45-day return. You also have a wrap zone, which is basically an 18-day return. But, you know, you're paying like $210. Is it really worth? Like, the only reason why I would pay the $210 is if it's a really, really expensive game, then it's really worth it. If it's a cheaper game, I would recommend going with the cheaper option and going from there. So for me, we're gonna go with the speedrun option right here. There's all these different add-ons you can add on, like deep badge upgrade, which I don't really know exactly what that is. They also have light cleaning, which is what I always pick. I always pick the light clean because you never could be too careful, because if they do a light cleaning, it's better they do a light cleaning and you pay for it, because if there's any type of dust, dirt, or anything on there, they can clean it off and they can actually make it a higher grade for you. So basically they're willing to work to get you a higher grade beforehand, so but they charge you for it, so it's pretty good. Heavy cleaning would be like if this thing was under rubble or something. Let's say like this was in a hoarder house. Like there was a video I seen on Phoenix Resellers channel, which is one of my favorite video game reseller YouTube channels. He actually made a video with some people who went to this hoarder house, and it was just like video games are under dirt, all this kind of stuff, sealed products, but they were under dirt. It was like super dirty. That's when you do the heavy cleaning. Or if you got like stickers and stuff, heavy cleaning would be the one you want to use. That would be $24. You get a photo service, which I'm assuming that basically means they put a photo of it in the label, which honestly I don't really see it to be worth it. That's not really something that I really would do. I don't see a lot of people really doing it. They get a graders report, which will basically give you a report of how to grade your game, all the information about it. If you really want to know, you can do it that way. I don't really care too much about the grading report, because it's probably going to get trashed anyways, because this is basically for a flip for me. It's not something that's for like a long-term investment, and it's not something that I'm going to regrade in the future, so we're not going to go with that. They have a testing feature, so that's for gaming consoles, so you can also grade consoles, I believe, with water games as well, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, or I think it could be games as well. So if you just have like a CIB game, if you're unsure if it's going to work, you can have them test it before they put it in there. They get the reholder, which is like $25. That's for if you already graded it and you just need a new case. And then they got board photo. So altogether we're actually paying $93. So $85 for the speed run plus $8 for the add-on service of light cleaning. So $93. So if that is all good with you, you can go to add to queue. So basically what it does is it's going to add the game into your shopping cart here, and you can continue to add on more games if you would like to and get them to get graded as well. So without further ado, we're going to show you guys with VGA and how VGA works with the grading service. That's basically how Water works. Water is a lot easier company to grade with, and I feel like they're a little bit more reputable, but there has been some cases where they did mention that Water was grading on unauthentic games, so they were actually authentic. They were grading games that were like repos, so they were actually grading like fake games. So basically maybe the game was real, but the box or whatever the case it came in was a reproduction or whatever, and they were grading those. So I mean, their reputation has gone down a little bit, but Water Games I still think is probably the better one of the two options, because it's just a lot easier and it just makes a lot more sense. Okay, so this is for VGA. So technically they're going to call it CGA when you send it out. So when you send it out, it's going to be to a company called CGA, but it really is VGA. So now we're gonna go with we're gonna need to open up a couple of things first before we go ahead to grade grade the game with VGA. First things first, you're gonna go to submission, and you're gonna go to pricing and tier. You're gonna want to have this set up, and then you're also gonna want to open up another tab, and you're gonna go VGA video game grading, and you're gonna want to. There's two tabs you're gonna want to. Well, there's three tabs you're gonna want to open up for this company. So actually two actually should be fine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Submission Center, and you're gonna go to Forms. So you're gonna oh. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess VGA Green, I guess, is not working at the moment, but we will see. We shall see what's going on. Okay, there we go. So there are multiple options. There is the complete document, which will show all the information about the grading. All the information you need to know. It's going to print out a lot of extra paper that you don't really need. So the one we're going to actually pick is the submission form right here in the middle. So basically up here, you're going to have to pretty much type everything in here. So it's basically you're going to be typing in all your personal information. It shows up into a document where you can type in all your personal information, and then you can go from there. You can type in all the information. So you got to type in twice: name, address. If you guys live in an apartment number, city, state, zip code, country, city, state, zip code, country, and then telephone number. And then if you want to put your eBay ID, you can, but I don't put mine because I'm just doing it. I'm not going to be selling these games on eBay. I'm going to be selling them on Mercari. So I'm going to not leave my eBay ID because I don't really want to put it on eBay. I'm going to probably do Mercari and then go with eBay last. So next we're going to get to this. This is the next step after this. So we're going to only have 1 point because we're doing one game. So we're just going to go with 1. And then we're going to go from there. So we're going to go quantity. So how many of this game do you have? We have 1. Then what you're going to want to do is the next section is going to ask you for the date of when this game was made, which this is copyright 2010, so we're going to go 2010. So this is going to say the company, which is going to be Nintendo. And then this is going to be like what console it's for. So we're going to go with Wii. We're going to go detailed. So we're going to... So for the example, on the start they use a disc game. So we're going to put it as a disc game. When they do examples, they usually put disc game. So we're going to put disc game over here. And then over here is where you're going to type in the name of the game that we're trying to grade, which is going to be the Super Mario Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy 2 will be the name of the game. So you're going to put a fair market value. So fair market value is basically like your declared value. So how much do you want them to pay you out if this game were to get lost, damaged, or whatever in the mail? So we're going to put $416. That's what the last sold comp for this goes for, so we're going to go with 416. So you're going to put $, $416, and you're going to leave it at that. So this is where the other section comes up. So this is a tier form. So a tier code. So a tier code basically is this right here. So this is pricing and tier code. So you're going to look at the size of the game and you're going to type in all this information. So we're going with a standard size game, which this is a standard size game right here. we're gonna go with tier code VSA, and we're gonna pick which one we want. So VS1, which is gonna be the $5,000 max one, which would be 14 to 21 day return turnaround date. So we're gonna do that. That is $90 for this one. So we're gonna put the tier code there. So we're gonna go with V-S-1. And tier code cost, which is $90. So we're gonna put the $90 in there. And then we're going to put, do you want to get this game clean? So there is a cleaning fee right here. If you want to do light cleaning, that is going to be right here. Generally clean and remove dirt, that is $10. So we're going to add the $10 fee into there because it's always good to get that. And then if you don't want the rest, you're just going to put X. So if you go with the more expensive option, it comes with a UV upgrade, which is good for places where if you're going to leave it in a lot of direct sunlight, you want to leave it in a UV lit area. If not, you can just go with this one and you can add the upgrade. So the upgrade will be an extra $25. So altogether you're paying about $115 for that. So $10 less than the other one over here. But it's up to you. Would you rather pay the extra $10 and just get it already included, or would you rather just pay $10 less and add it on? You can add it on if you want to. I usually don't add them on, but it's good to add them on if you would like. And then you're going to put the total cost of $90 plus 10, so that is $100 right there. So we're going to put the price at $100. Then you get to go over here. So this is going to be basically the next section over here on the bottom. Is going to basically tell you guys what would you guys like them to do if they find out this is a fake product or a resale or anything like that. How would you like them to send it back? You can pick your options. The first option would be to be sealed in an acrylic case without a graded label, not available for items refused due to any signs of restoration or resales or reproductions. So that basically is if for whatever reason they decide they don't want to grade it and it's not because of one of those reasons, you could actually get this thing in an acrylic case. That is one option you can do. I highly suggest probably not doing it like that because it's not really the best option. Also, this I would like my item returned to me in uncased. So that's basically the default option, which is what I picked for me. I don't know if you guys want to pick that one. It's not really the best option if you're gonna plan to try to send it out with another company to get graded. So think twice about that. And I'd like to have my thing in an unslanted bottom custom acrylic case made for my item. Option not available for coins or mailers. So I would actually go with the last option. Oh no, so you would actually go with either the first or second option. Sorry. Last option says unsealed. And you don't want to have it unsealed because that's going to devalue the item indefinitely. So if they have any questions, do not pick the third option because you do not want to get it unsealed. Because if it's unsealed, then it devalues the item. Because if this game were to get if I were to break the seal on this game would no longer be a brand new game. It would turn into a like new game. I can't sell it as brand new, or I could sell it like new or very good condition. I wouldn't be able to sell this as a brand new game. You see what I'm saying? So the value gets devalued a lot. So if you have any questions, don't ever pick the last option. It's either going to be between the first two. I usually pick the second option because it's probably going to be cheaper, but you guys can pick what you want. Now they also have a classic style and a clear view style lens. People actually go with the clear view, so I would say go with clear view. So this other option basically says, would you like them to inspect everything in the game? Like, would you like them to break the seal, inspect everything before they send it back? And that one you're going to click no, because you don't want them touching a game, because if they touch a game in any way, shape, or form by breaking the seal, then you actually devalue the item, so you're going to want to click no for that. But it's up to you guys. If you guys really don't care about it, then I would say select yes. But for most purposes, I would say don't say yes, because you don't want your stuff to be so you don't really want your stuff to get open. So you want to say no for that. Then this is where you get into the technical stuff with all of the shipping and stuff. So you're going to put down the total insured value, which is going to be the $416 that we mentioned earlier. And then this is going to be total cost owed from that. So you're going to get this total. You're going to add it with the shipping cost, and that will be your total amount, or the total amount there. You're just going to put in the total amount for the stuff, which is $100. You're going to put the $100 in there, which we're going to put right now. And you're going to add the $100 into there. Now this is going to be the shipping rates for US. So with this page here, after you get all of those prices, you can go over here to submission form. You're going to go to return shipping rates. So these are going to be the rates for return shipping. So you're going to look to see how many items you're sending out, what company you want to send it with, and so forth. And you can get all the information, and you're going to need to look at this to determine what you're going to need to pay. So it depends on what is the amount, or what is the value of your item. So if it's more than $500, you're going to want to get the you're going to have to pay the $4.50 to get it signed. I don't really know if you really need to do it, but just you're gonna need to do it if you get the over $500 item. It just kind of depends. This one is under $5, so we can actually go with between $400 to $500. That's about $5 for USPS return shipping, domestic and international. So we can actually look at the rates here. So for one item, that is going to be $26.90. And then you're just going to put in the price for shipping over here. Put in the cost. Total due for return insurance. So how much are you going to have to pay for return insurance? So that's going to be the price there. And then you're going to go optional signature, which is not optional. It's if you have $500 or more, you got to put that in. And then you get your total amount here. So you're going to go with this price right here. So whatever you see in the shipping cost up here, you're going to add this in, and then you're going to also add the $450 if you reach over the $500 mark. And then you're going to put the total amount here. And you're going to pick whichever shipping option you want. I usually pick the USPS because I'll be here for the post office, man, but I won't usually be here for UPS or FedEx. So I usually try to stay away from those options, but you guys can pick those if you guys will be home for them. This is where you will put your credit card information or debit card. So you can pick and choose how you want to pay with Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. Put in your information here. Put your email, card name. The signature part, you're going to have to do that on your own. So you got to print that out and sign on your own in physical ink. And same here, you're going to sign here, print your name, and put the date. And then sign your name, print, and date. And then this is where you're going to put any type of special instructions. Like if you got any stickers you want to remove, you can put down, please remove sticker on the game, on the seal game or something. You know what I mean? And if you're doing more than one game, you're going to want to be specific. So if we're doing, let's say, Bayonetta 2 was sealed as well, we'll have to be like, can you please remove the sticker on Super Mario Galaxy 2? And if Bayonetta doesn't have a sticker, then you don't need to put anything for that. But anyways, guys, that is it. That is how you guys are going to grade games. Video games can actually net you a lot of money if you guys actually grade them. because the grading prices can actually go up to a substantial amounts. Like as you see right here, this game goes to like about $416 right now at a graded 9.8 from Wada, which is not too bad. I paid $131 for it. So if we look at the price of this, we're gonna look at actual sold. We're gonna look at how much we actually paid for this. So I'm actually going to rate the seller, but I'm also going to be, I want to see how much I paid for it first. So you get 131.76. So we divide that by 2. So literally we actually paid about $65 for this one game. $65.88 is what we actually paid for this one game. Now this game we're not going to make any money off of. We're actually going to sell this for maybe about 15 to 20 bucks. So we won't really make too much money on Bayonetta 2. I'm actually going to check the comments right now to show you guys what Bayonetta 2 actually goes for. So we can actually tell you guys how much Bayonetta 2 goes for. Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U. And let's see. That's about a $35 game right there. So we actually are losing money at that. This is about a $35.99 game, so about $36, $20 to $36 game. So we're actually gonna lose money on this game, but we're gonna make it back in grading this one. So if we actually grade this one and it comes back at a 9.8. Altogether, if we were to grade them with water games, we're gonna have $93. Plus about another $15 into, so we're gonna actually get like all the pricing. So we're gonna go with pirateship.com. I'm gonna actually show you guys like the game itself. So hopefully it doesn't show any type of personal stuff. So until then, we're gonna keep this all. Okay, guys. So this is Water Games. So we're gonna see how much did we actually pay for this. So altogether, we paid about $4.98 to ship this thing. So we can actually add about $4.98 into this cost. So we can actually go $65.88. Plus 93. Plus we have the $4.98 to send the thing. So altogether we have about $163.86 into this item. And if we were to sell it for $416, we're going to see how much that would actually make on Mercari. So we're going to actually try to pretend to list this item on there for $416 and see what we would actually come out with in profit. So we'll actually come out with $362.04. So minus 50 cents for packing materials, we'll actually get $361.86 in profit. We minus that from the $163.86 that we got into the game, and we're actually netting almost practically $200 in profit right there. $200 profit on a game is actually a very good IOI or ROI, which is return on investment. Return on investment. So yeah. That's a pretty good return on investment, I'm not gonna lie. So at this one we actually are making a good amount of money. So at $200, you can't argue with $200 being made on a product. So you're making $200 on this. We actually are taking a loss of this game. So this game we actually were paying 65.80 is what we actually paid for that game. We can actually net about $36. So if we do sell it for $36, how much will you make after fees? We'll actually make $31.06. So altogether we make $30.56. So we're gonna go the 65.88 minus the 30.56 that we paid for this thing, and altogether we're at a loss of $35.32. So we go the $198 that we're making in profit. Minus the 35.32 that we're taking as a loss of this thing, and we're actually in profit about $162.68, which is not too bad of a ROI on these two items. So I'm not going to really argue. Could this actually be potentially worth more than $416? Probably. But it's just a matter of two people butting heads and trying to get the higher price. So we're going to go back. We're going to look at Super Mario Galaxy 2. And we're going to look to see what are the prices and what people are actually looking at this one. We're looking to see how many people are actually watching, and Phoenix Resale LEX has this copy going for about $1,397. So Phoenix Resale is a famous YouTuber, so I think he could actually get that one. And but he gets like a lot of actually positive feedback. So we're gonna look at some of the positive feedback. So honestly, guys, yeah. So I think this could possibly be a $1,300 item, potentially, but it's gonna take a little while to sit. So we're gonna actually try to get maybe about 6 to 7. It's kind of in the middle range of what he's asking. So we're not trying to compete with him. We're not trying to get like the higher price out of him. We're just gonna try to see if we can undercut him a little bit and make our margins and make our money on this game. He actually put it at $1,300, and I think that's a little bit high priced for this item, but that's just me. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. And yeah, we are out. Peace. But yeah, guys, so let me know what you guys think about this whole grading thing, guys. Do you guys think that grading video games is worth the return in value? What do you guys think? If you guys ever tried to grade video games or anything, do you guys think this is a good investment, or do you think this is just a waste of your money? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. And yeah, we're going to be grading more games potentially in the future. So if you guys are interested in selling games or anything like that, If you guys are interested in anything, grading video games or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below, guys, and we'll be making more videos on that in the future. I'm actually gonna stop grading games for a little while. This is my last game to grade, and then once the graded games sell, I'm gonna actually try to sell more. But I'm waiting for more to sell first before I can actually start to grade more. So basically, that's how I'm running my business right now. I'm waiting for these to sell, and once these sell, then we can go ahead to grade more games potentially in the future. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys, and we are out. Peace. Oh wait, but without further ado, guys, if you guys want to stay tuned, we're basically done talking about the video game stuff, grading. But if you guys want to come back for a later live stream where we actually talk to you guys, we play some video games and just have a good time, let me know, guys. We'll be back and we'll make another live stream later, just playing some games if you guys are interested. But yeah, that's it. See ya. Peace.